Hello everyone on YouTube. It's been a while. I've been gone a while and now I'm back. I'm gonna do an episode on filling cartridges. I meant to do it right after my last episode that I did, but I was busy looking for a job, and then I got the job, and I was working for 6 months, and I didn't have the time or the patience to continue on with the show. And at the moment, I am not working, so I wanted to get back into it again. This time, when I get my next job, I plan on continuing with the show. I don't want to stop like I did last time. So, what I'm going to show you today is, very quickly, how to fill a cartridge, or at least how I fill a cartridge. Okay, here's the things you're going to need. You're going to need a syringe, which you can get in pretty much any pharmacy. It's a diabetic syringe. Basically, you need one with the longest needle on it. They have another version with a shorter needle. I noticed they're not as effective because they can't get all the way down into the cartridge. So, like I said, syringe with the longest needle. And you're going to need toilet paper. Good old-fashioned toilet paper. Nothing special. The paper of many uses. You're going to need some e-liquid. And you're going to need a cartridge to go with it to fill. In this case, I'm using a Vapor for Life cartridge. So let's begin. Okay, when it comes to filling cartridges, I recommend using the condoms that have the long thing in the middle. You could probably see it. It's right in the center, and it goes up pretty high. I like these because when you're filling them, the liquid doesn't escape into the condom, which is a pain in the ass. It's more cleanup later. So, you just put it on, just like so. Take the cap off, which I've already done. Now, you get your little syringe, and for this size cartridge, they claim 1 milliliter per cartridge. And the reason I'm adding that information is because these days I'm using XL Cartmizers, which I now found are KR808. The vertical coil, which I've been looking for all this time, I finally found them. EC Blend is a company that sells e-liquid, and they have these cartridges. I absolutely love them. You can get them in multiple kinds of ohms, whether it's standard resistance, high resistance, and so on and so on. So, I just wanted to throw that out there because I love them. They're mad long. It gives you the effect of having a 120s or a 100s, depending on the size of your battery. I'm using the XL, so it looks like a 120s. Anyways, back to filling cartridges. You just get your syringe. Alright, you just fill up your syringe, like so. All the way up to the 100. And voila. And then you fill your cartridge. Now what I do is I fill 4 corners. Basically I use 25% of the needle in each corner of the cartridge. So you take it and you just stick it into the the area right in between the polyfill and the metal surrounding the cartridge. And you just squirt away into it. And where you put the liquid, that 25%, you would put the next 25% right below it. So the way I do it is I do the top of the cartridge, then the bottom, and then turn it over, then do the top again, and then the bottom again. That's how I fill cartridges. So now I'm filling the bottom, and we'll be down to 50% in a second. And do it again on the top when you rotate the cartridge. Okay. And then you do the bottom. Now I want you to keep something in mind here. When you're filling these, and if it's a brand new cartridge, you shouldn't have a problem filling it without overfilling it. But if it's a cartridge you've already used, it may not fit 1 milliliter. It might be 80% of a milliliter. So basically 80 of this, if, you know, it's a cartridge that's already been used. That's something to keep in mind, because right now I have about 25% left, and my cartridge is overfilled. So that's something to keep in mind. With a cartridge already been used, it's not going to hold as much. So anyways, say if you get into this situation where you accidentally overfill them, which happens, it happens, like anything else, you just get some toilet paper, and you take it, and you try to soak up, you know, you kind of roll it up a little bit, and you try to soak up what excess overfilled over it. You know, try to do it without touching the polyfill if you can. You know, you don't want it to be an entire pool of liquid. So yeah, you soak up as much as you can to the point where you can see, you know, the middle, and it's not, you know, overflowing from the middle. Now, what you're going to want to do too is, after you do that, say if you really overfilled it, like I just did, you know, you do that. You get off as much of it out of the top as you can, and then after that, you roll it up really thin, like this, so you can stick it down the middle and soak up what went down the center, like so. Alright, we got the cartridge, and I'm going to stick it down the middle here, just like this. It's kind of hard to see it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. You just got to make sure you stick it right down the middle. Suck up as much as you can from the middle. This might require more than once. You know, it might be twice, could be 3 times. Sometimes it is once and that's it. In my case, I think it's going to be twice. So I'm going to do it one more time. Very quickly. Now, on the average, when I'm doing these Cartomizers, it normally takes me 15 minutes to do a Cartomizer. Fill it and have it all ready. But because I fucked up and I put in too much, it may take me a little longer, so I might, you know, speed ahead with certain things. Okay. So yeah, that took 3 times, actually. Now, say if you didn't fuck up and you did the right amount, you just stick the cap back on, like so. After you get your cap on, like so, you just put the other end of the condom on, which is the one without the thing in the middle. You don't need it on both sides, just underneath. Okay, so after you get it on there, the next step is you take your little baggie, if you have anything that you can spin around. This is, I've only seen these from Vapor for Life. I don't know any other e-cig company that has these. So what you do is you stick it in the hole here, let it drop to the bottom, like that. See? And then you take it, and what they call this Vapor for Life, they call it the Terrence spin. I don't know why, but that's what they called it at the time. So anyways, you take it and you just spin it around like so.